Divas. I'd like to do something different today along the journaling vein, and I'd like to show you something different today along the journaling vein. First, I want to show you what I've started for 2023. I got this off of Temu. It is a journal, like a daily type of journal that you can even log the weather in, Monday to whatever, memo note and date, and it's just basically a writing in journal, maybe like a daily type of like work life type journal. And I think this is supposed to say record a good life, but it's an AI, recade a good life. I don't know what that means, but and then it says good luck, but it's a soft cover journal. I got it off of Temu this year, and basically I started this already. I wanted to combine a couple things together. I started out with document life. And where are my instructions for the documented life journey? I'm getting this all mixed up here. Okay. Documented life journey. I will put the link down below. It started in, I don't know, 2014, I think, 2016, and I've had it for such a while that I really do love the way they do it, so I wanted to start their way. It's a weekly prompt. Now, I may not be going in the order of the way it's prompting me to do, like right now I'm going to be doing the collage one, and I didn't start exactly January 1st because I was using a different journal. I wanted to finish up January and finish up the pages in the other journal. So I did that first. But these came from, the first prompt here said portals. Include a picture of a portal that represents your journey. Well, I remembered a portal in a Let's Make Art craft box from a few years ago that I hadn't done. And it's a box that you get with cards, with prompting cards and technique cards and focus cards, refashion, refocus cards. It comes with several, and then it also comes with some inks or paints or some other things that you need to create what it's asking you to prompts to do. So part of that was one of the first kits I got from them had a portal, magic portal, so to speak. So, and it was how to cut open and use an image that you can cut open and use as a portal. And it also has, you know, some of these. This was from the Documented Life font. This came in the portals. This I'm starting February 2023 because, like I said, I finished January in the other one. But I opened it up to one of their photographs. I'll show you how to you know, what I did with there. So the traffic in the background. I do apologize. I try to cut out from my videos as much of the traffic noise as possible, and I will maybe even do a voiceover on this so that I can get it right from the very beginning instead of hemming and hawing and stuff like that. But I put music and other things in the background. Anyway, we'll see how this works out. So this is also from the Let's Make Art booklet. Where will my magic portal take me? Journals to me are magic portals, and I just love them. So I wrote open to beauty, open to joy, and that I want my year to be. Okay, and I attached this page to it. It was one whole page. It came like this. And then I put the words here, cut them out, put them in here. Part of the Documented Life paperwork that you print out has these collage images on it, and this one says doors will open for you in many areas of your life. It's got the lucky numbers. It's like a fortune cookie slip. But I added that. I glued it onto the page to give it some more sturdiness and could open the doors and cut the doors. What I cut them open with is an X-Acto knife. I have a this one actually, DIY shop one, it came with the kit. It came with the Let's Make Art kit. So I used it for that. And I just wrote, my life is an open book anyway. This is the year I open it to the public and hope my journey can bless others and help them heal too. I'd like to create secret spaces that bring me joy, places of beauty and fun, places that make me smile. And I put the other picture of the key on the back of here so that when I open the thing, you'd see the key. It would be fun to travel again this year, but my travels will be inside myself this year instead, because I won't get out anywhere like I did last year. Most of January notes are in the last journal. I just didn't want to waste those pages. And this is one of their images as well, the Let's Make Art journey. A book is a magic portal to another dimension, and this is going to be a different dimension. And I just use washi tape, and I think this is one of the washi tapes that came in a diamond painting kit from Diamond Art Club, and this is a grease pencil. It came in with the Let's Make Art kit. It's a distress crayon. That's what it is, a distress crayon, they called it. So that's that. I like this yearly schedule. And I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it goes January to December, 1 to 31. And maybe I'll just record the days that I have, that I did in here. Maybe just, you know, so I have an accurate assessment of where I went with it. So, okay, so this is from the Documented Life paperwork that I printed out. And this is just a sticker that a diamond painting sticker that I stuck on there, a wise owl. It's cold. It's January, February, my year in pieces, and I did the doodling around the edge. And these are also from Documented Life, just pieces with my doodling around it. And what they did for Documented Life was they made their own tabs. They made collage pages and made your own tabs out of them. So that's really looking cool. And this January, this February, I'll show you in a minute where I got those from. But this is from Melanie bravejoy.com, listenforjoy.com. Other places on my site, I introduce you to her art journal cards. And this was her introduction to the year for January. This was her work, her card. And then in her cards, the Brave Joy, it gives you, it says silence, it's a spiritual practice for January, and how Melanie Widener worked it out. And she did that in January 2002. And then this is one of the Make Art cards that had the Magic Portal's door on it, and kind of, you know, wanted you to work on yours. And it gives you the ingredients that come in the kit and what they recommend you do with it and the technique for doing it. Again, I apologize for the stupid traffic. This is obviously from Diamond Art Club. It's one of the stickers that came with the kit. And I am reminding myself I am not a craft hoarder. I am a curator of extensive sparkly diamond art kit collection. I love it. I finished the project, and that is the sticker that came with it. And from the Documented Life project, I wanted an envelope in here. I liked this envelope from Melanie Widener's stuff, so I put extra in here from the Documented Life. I made little tabs for the next few months, and I stuck them in here. And this is the introduction to it, the project introduction, so that you can, you know, have ideas of what to make. These are more of her collage work that she puts in the printed pages that you can print out, and I'm cutting them up to use for the tabs because I love the way the tabs look when they're done. And project tips are in here, and I can't seem to get it all back in here. So that's that, and that started February. Now the one I did earlier, the end of January actually, from the Let's Make Art kit, was a prompt for a blackout poem. They gave you this printed out page from the book Frankenstein And what you do is I took a Sharpie. I didn't put it in the book right away because I didn't want it to bleed through, but I took a Sharpie, navy blue, and just went over the words that didn't match anything, and then you start to see what comes out in between. And then I took these words and kind of created a sentence from them. And there used to be, in Jungian, Carl Jung was a psychiatrist that worked under Sigmund Freud, and he came up with, he added on to Sigmund Freud's work by coming out with dream symbolism and these dream works that he would lead you through an imagination walk, and when you did the imagination walk, he would leave in the blanks, and your mind would fill in the blanks. He'd ask you about those symbols after you were finished with the dream walk, and then would help you interpret them as if they were dream symbols. So this is what I took these things to do. I made a blackout poem that could be used as a Jungian dream quest and fill in the blanks with whatever comes. I haven't filled in the blanks yet, but it would be fun to do this on a Zoom group and see what other people come up with. So I'm not going to really show you or read you these things because I want it to be a surprise when I do it with the Workbasket community at some time to come, and see what you come up with. So I have several pages of this dream journey that I'd like to take. Now this is the technique card from the Let's Make Art. And again, I'll link it all down below. If they're still operating, I will. And this is what they were hoping you would do with the technique and with the inks and stuff that they gave you to do. You could do it with the paintbrush, but I just used a Sharpie because it was convenient at the time. These are the things they gave you to do and the directions for the technique for the blackout poetry. And then it gives you a prompt. It says, depending on what happens in your day or your current mood, certain words may stand out and grab your attention. And it may be totally different the next. But it says, give your permission to play. Give yourself permission to play. So that's, and this is the little cellophane package they come in. And I just thought it was neat to house the cards right here on the page. So then I move into February. Now this is where I got the little names to put on these tabs. This is from a journal. Let me go get it so I can show you exactly what it is. Okay, it comes from A Guided Intuitive Journey with Flora Bowles. It's with her artwork. It was from 2022 for the summer through 2023. And hers is, it comes, I cut out everything up to now. And it comes with a weekly type of divider. And in between the months, she puts her artwork. And then she gives you some prompts to explore. And so for each month has a border on it that has the name on it, and that's what I cut out to put on those. And that's the other one for February. So these are into March. So every month I like to use her prompts as part of my journaling process. And I love her artwork. So there's that. Okay. So I haven't used it yet, but here is her artwork that I can use in the future. And today, the technique cards I would like to use are Refocus and Refashion. I have from the project, the Let's Make Art box of goodies, I have leftover words. I have leftover cards and papers. And to mix it with the documented life, I want to do collage bits and pieces. I'm not going to take a selfie. It asks you to take a selfie. I just don't have the, I just don't I just don't. I don't have a selfie to print out that I can just use in an immediately. So again, I washi taped the technique cards in, and what I did was I glued several pages together with a glue stick, with an Elmer's glue stick. I'm going to do that on this side too, because these are so thin, and I'm probably only going to use this for 6 months, and then the other one I'm going to use a second journal for six months, because it'll get very thick, as you can see it's starting to do, and I just have a few pages in it. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to glue several of these pages together. Now you can use a glue stick, or you can use a tape runner. I got the tape runner off of Amazon. It's just crafter's tape, AdTech, and I can make a link to that on there. It may or may not be an affiliate link, which means that I may or may not get a few pennies from if you click the link and get it through my link. Okay, this ran out of tape, so I need a new one. Hang on, please. Unbelievable. Okay, you can also get these at Michael's, and you can get refills. They just pop open, and you can put a refill in them, although sometimes the refills get sticky and then they don't work the way they're supposed to. So let's do this one. I try to go all the way out to the end of the page, because otherwise it doesn't stick. Alright, so I glued several pages together here. I have several pages on this side with a little plastic liner on the back. Alright. Let's see. I don't care if I get some paint over the edge. For the paints for the back of the papers, I am going to use Jane Davenport. I'll link it again below. This is Lollies, Neons, and Pastels. I haven't used this kit yet. I'm looking forward to it. And, oh yeah. Before I purchased this, they had like a flood in their warehouse. And they had some of these on sale last year. And I got a bunch of them on sale. But I think that's why the little paintbrush stuck. These are watercolors. And I just, you know what, before I pick out the watercolor I'm going to use, I have, from my scrapbooking stuff, I have these sticky letters. I don't know where they came from. They came in a scrapbooking kit, and they're just basic letters. These are rub-on letters that came from rub-ons from the Paper Studio, Whimsy Alpha Black. Okay, that's that one. I'm going to use stickers probably from Mambi Happy Planner sticker book, Create 365. This is the Happy Memory Keeping one, A Year of Memories. And I have some Valentine heart ones in here. I have a variety of red and heart washi tape for here. A couple of them I got from Diamond Art Club in their packaging, and a couple of them I don't know where I got them from. They're just from all over the place. Washi tapes. And I have this collage book. These letters are just not sticking to the sticky page anymore. I'm gonna throw them out. This is called The Most Curious People to Cut Out and Collage. It is from, I got this off of Amazon. The printer Who printed this? There's no copyright information? Well, I guess you can't copyright somebody else's images. Let me see. What was down here? I saw something on the bottom here. Here it is. North Haven, Connecticut, May 2022. Made in the USA. All right, and there's an ISBN code there if you feel like you need to know that, and I will link it. These are not copyrighted images, so I guess I want to put an image on top of this as a background, or the painting as a background. I'm not sure yet. It depends on what I pick to put on there. And this is my process. I just see what like jumps out at me. I like this one. I like this one. Just taking a picture of something. And it's going to be like a Valentine-y thing, but I don't want it like too smoochy. These are like Mucha women. Alphonse Mucha work. Ooh, that's dreamy. Kind of like a convent, like a nun. Ooh, there's a beautiful, beautiful female angel here. Yeah, housework is not my thing. This is cute. It's cute. Red on red probably is not a good idea. This is pretty. It's Marilyn Monroe. That's pretty. I could do something like an antique background. That's the same face. Large and small pictures. Oh, she's intriguing. You could use clips from a fashion catalog, you know, if you get mail order catalogs. I like her face too. In fact, I'm leaning toward, I know what I'm leaning toward. Okay, there's just some black and white images that you could color yourself. That would be a neat one. Okay. I'm leaning toward that gal with the camera. Okay. To be on one side of the painting. And what is she taking a picture of on the other side? What is she taking a picture of on the other side? This gal intrigues me. Like, huh? Definitely. I'm leaning toward something that the proportions would look okay together. I think that one gal, I think her. Should she be on the other side? She's too small, I think. It's possible. She's too small. Could be this gal with the love letters. That would be the right proportions, in a way. This little girl with the umbrella. So it's between this little girl, these little girls, and these two. She's more Christmassy. She's beautiful. That's the same girl. Okay, well, if I picked her out twice, maybe that's the one I want to use. All right. checked her twice. That's the one I want to use. All right. All right, now to do that, I'm going to, what colors do I want to go with that behind it? I kind of like the green. You got pops of the green behind. Maybe the light green, the Kelly green, the light green. I guess I need some paper towel. That would be helpful. Great. Not exactly opaque. I know this dries fast. I may need 2 coats or 3. Or a different color. It gives it some kind of color behind it, doesn't it? If I wanted the background to be completely white before I started, I would use gesso, a white gesso. Now gesso, J-E-S-S-O, no, G-E-S-S-O. Gesso is a product that covers, it's very opaque, it covers what's underneath it, and it can cover up mistakes. It can prepare your ground, prepare your background to accept whatever you are putting over top of it. So that's why if I cared about the lines behind it, I would use gesso first and white it out first. There's black gesso. There's also clear gesso. I don't normally just use craft stick, the glue stick, to glue collage things down. I prefer gel medium, but since many people have access to glue sticks, I'm going to use that right now for this project. Okay, you could use some wax paper if you really care about the color getting to the next page or two, or getting on what you've done before. If you really care about that, you can put some wax paper behind it. Okay, now that's, oh, and while I have that color open, I'm going to use a little bit to use the color card here to add it to the color card. It's called Mint Leaf, Jane Davenport color. She's the one who likes to do all the mermaids and the women and the fun things. Now, before I cut her out, this gal here, before I cut her out, I want to do a more flesh tone color on her because I don't like her just being white. So, let's see. Do I have a more flesh tone in the sushi roll colors? Jane Davenport sushi roll colors. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I'm going to use a smaller brush for that. And let's see, maybe the peachier color here. What is that? Veggies? No. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's called tempura and veggies. Tempura veggies. That's called dipping sauce. I don't like that too much. These don't seem to match up. Ah, they don't. I know they come out of the pots. They come out of here. This was mixed up. This is that one. How can I tell? Because it looks more like it. The colors look much more like it. Yeah. Tobiko rose, pickled ginger. We have a shrimp prawn, though that's hard to tell the two. I think the lighter one is at the bottom here. I think it goes to the top. Okay. Tempura veggies. Inari sushi. Dipping sauce. Wasabi seaweed. Sea urchin. And these two are mixed, are backwards, I think. No, maybe not. Okay. Sake, dark rum, freshwater eel. All right, I'll leave those as they are. These just got mixed up. So what I want to do is use this one that's called veggies. That's nice. I like that. Okay, that's going to be a nice flesh tone. And I'm just going to go over her flesh here so she'll stand out. Against the background, and as this dries, I'm going to dab it off so it's not so harsh. I really didn't want to. There. Well, I'll just have to pretend she's got a tan. See, that was much lighter. That's all right. You know, that's what this is all about. Experimenting. And I'm going to use the other one for the darker areas in here, I think. The shadowed areas here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Or I got them backwards. I probably got them upside down. But it sure looks that way. It sure looks... There we go. No. Okay. There, she's got a little shading in her. And I don't care about going over the edges because they will cut off. They will be cut off. Yep, they will be cut off. Okay, so... Alright, so I started the sushi roll paints. Alright, I could have used a different image here I brought along because I thought I might, I don't know, might use it. Didn't. It's alright. So let's cut out these girls. The easiest way I know to cut is just using a simple scissors. Some like to use a swivel X-Acto knife. But I find using a scissors just as easy. And okay, here we go. Believe it or not, you get closer to the image if you move the image, not the scissors. Move the image around the scissors. And the scissor stays to the right of the image. Now I know lefties are going to have a problem with that, but whatever works best for you. I'm probably going to use the X-Acto blade on the inside of the image to get out the center sections here. As you're doing these things, it can be a very meditative practice because you are concentrating on just the image in front of you, on just the task in front of you. You are listening with your heart to what you might want to put where. You know, you have more intuition inside of you as to what you're doing, what you should be doing, than you normally listen to on a daily basis. And by doing this, doing something meditative like this, you leave yourself open for your inner self to speak, for spirit to speak. And sometimes the insights that you come up with while you're doing these things may not be for the immediate moment, but they certainly can talk to you later on. Sometimes I go back in my journals and I don't see it immediately. Like in the moment, I didn't see what I was saying was so poignant for the question I was asking. Sometimes you start off your journaling with just a question. What question are you asking? What question comes to your mind before you work? And that's your intention for as you work. And you might not feel that the answer to the question has come to you in the moments. But maybe when you look back on them, you may like, oh, wow, I missed it, but look at that. That was the answer after all. Or you're just looking at things in a new light. I don't like to leave any stray white areas, so sometimes I might outline it in black in case the white likes to come along for the ride here. You know, when we go to all electric cars, that's going to be so quiet outside. I'm going to love it. The environment will be so much quieter, won't it? There we go. Now I have her ready to go on, but she's not quite ready yet. Take my cutting board, my X-Acto knife, craft knife, I guess I should call it. Oop, my craft knife. And I just want to cut out the areas in the middle here. Okay, and that pops that right out. Okay, now they will go there when she's taking the picture of the girl. Now what else do I need in the background? What else do I have? So let's go look to our sheets here. She's getting stuck to the paper here. All right. Don't need the words yet. I have these sheets I can use. Maybe like that. Give her something to sit on. Okay, and then I can use some of the washies. Cut that off here. Cut this off the edge here. No. Maybe just there, just for some added whatever. Then I can put the washies across the back, like a background. Behind her. And I can cut some skinny and leave some fat. I think I'd like to do that. So let's do that first. Sometimes when you wet them, the corners come up. So let's do this fancy one first. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this container. I'm gonna bring them all out. If I was just using one or two at a time, that's different. But it's just getting in my way. All right. Ouch. Jeez. that's not in the center. And that in the center? Pretty much. Need the knife again. And a metal ruler. There we go. Crud. I didn't think of that. Okay. And that's thinner, so that doesn't fit there. So, okay. Put that back where I had it. The skinnier one here. Put that on the end of it. And this isn't all the way up either. That's pretty close, pretty doggone close. I just want to see how that comes up. All right. Little girl stuck under there. All right. I haven't used this one yet. And this one. Now, do I want it to go all the way to the other side? I think I do. I think I want it to go all the way to the upper side of the page here. I think I do. Now I've used that twice. I've used this twice. I need the flowery one again. I think I need the flowers. Where did it go? Where did this one go? For pity's sake. Did it fall? There it is. Need to be on top of that a bit more. There, it took care of the end. I think I want to do this one now. I want to cut. Oh, longer than the page, huh? Shoot. Oh. I have to cut 2 pieces then. Okay. Why do I need to cut 2 pieces? I don't know. Okay, this bothers me. Okay, now I think I'm done with washies. However, I will use them in my journal in days to come. Now, let's look about words and if we can add anything else to the mix. Okay. Let's see. What is stuck here? Little pieces of trash here. Okay. I want to write the date in here. So I have a purple pen that kind of matches the purple there. Today that I'm doing it is 2/1/2023. And this is coming up in the corner, so... Oh, come on. Okay. And let's see if there are any other stickers. Well, February can go across there. Or at least it can go like that. Kind of like the roses. Kind of like the roses. I know they don't stand out too well, but I don't want to put them there. Could put them up here, just as for February. Floating in the sky somewhere. All right. And this is just for fun. Love you a latte. Just for fun. All right. No artistic merit to that whatsoever. Now, is there anything? Little things you have feeling. Be never the last storyteller. Don't be too precious. Beautiful mind. Give yourself permission. Trust your heart. I like that one. Trust your heart. Okay. I fit in, question mark. Give yourself permission to trust your heart. You were born to stand out. Give yourself permission to trust your heart. Now, where are these things? T-O-2, yep, 2. Give yourself permission to trust your heart. Why stand out? Not a question mark, but an exclamation point. Why fit in? Why fit in? Give yourself permission to trust your heart. Period. You were born to stand out. I like that. Yes, I like that. Okay, now let's do this. Now, did I start out thinking that this would be the outcome? I didn't. I had no idea. I picked the pictures on camera with you. I picked the colors ahead of time, maybe. Let's see. T-O. The black lines drive me crazy. Okay. There's the O. 2. Would it be helpful if I used the tweezers, wouldn't it? 2. Trust your heart. Let's see. And right now, this is exactly what I need, the message that I need. I know. I need to trust my heart. I need to trust my heart. Not just trust my heart to God, but trust that everything will come out all right in the end. That no matter what mishmash of things I see going on around me, it's just a snapshot of where I am at the moment. Ooh, I gotta write that down. Just a snapshot of where I am at the moment. And that's the journaling that I can do on the other side of this. That, you know, not to worry about the moment. It's only a snapshot. of what's happening and not the final outcome. I mean, none of us knows the final outcome. We're talking, you know, the final outcome of our lives. We don't know what influence we have on others. We don't know how anything is going to turn out. Any relationship, any situation, we just don't know. We don't know the good we can do. We don't know the bad we can do from it. But we just have to keep going, because any given moment is just a snapshot of where we are. It's not the destination. Not in the least. And you never know. You never know what's to come. I certainly didn't plan. I kind of wanted to do the washi tape in the background like that, but I didn't plan the colors. I didn't plan the images. I didn't plan the message. That's just what came out. So I hope you enjoyed today's art journal page. I hope that you'll get to try your hand at doing an art journal page with whatever you have at hand. Magazines, a glue stick, and a scissors is really all you need. And a pen to write with is really all you need. Kids' watercolors are fine. They don't have to be anything, you know, anything expensive or anything from any professional artist. It's just whatever you have in hand. And that is today's art journal page. I am going to be doing a little bit of journaling about it on these pages so that I can write down what it means to me in this moment. And that's it. Okay? All right. I'm going to go back to this page. I'm going to put these cards, journal cards, in here. The refashion and the technique and the prompt. You ever notice fashion? In fashion, there's always something new making a comeback. Think about your art. Is there something you've tried in the past that can bring back to your current art style and remix? Maybe making over a magazine page is more up your alley. What can you add to a fashion photo to spice it up? You might be surprised by what little refashioning can do for your creativity if you're willing to give it a try. Okay, maybe making over a fashion magazine page. What can you add to a fashion photo to spice it up? Okay, so that is the prompt that I used. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here in the technique cards. Ta-da-da-da. And 2/1/2023 and document life. Life number 9. Collage. Let's make art. Box. Refocus. Refashion. There we go. There we go. Refocus. Fashion. And February washi tapes. Why not? Heart. Heart. I need a heart there. Heart, heart, heart. To trust your heart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To trust your heart. There we go. Ta-da! All right, so I'm going to put these goodies away. And I hope you... I'm going to put my stuff away and re-glue that down as I did. If you'd like to see more weekly art journal pages and more documenting my life and things like that, more goodies that come out of my life, so to speak, if you'd like to join us for more inspiration, art and inspiration, feel free to come along for the journey. You can join the Workbasket community on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to talk about either diamond painting or art journaling, or just, you know, the things that are happening in your life, and get some other wisdom from other creative people in the process. Okay? We'd love to have you stop by. Wanda's Workbasket. And if you have any questions about what we've done today, please give me an email at wandasworkbasket@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to see if I can answer your questions. Okay, Divas, thanks for coming along. Bye.